Now, effects of the Cold War. Creation of military organization. During the Cold War, both the superpowers created military organization. Both the superpowers, that is America and Soviet Union, they created military organization. The respective superpowers took up the responsibility of the security of the countries. Joining the military organization led by the NATO, NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, was a military organization under the dominance of America, while the Warsaw Pact was a military organization under the command of Soviet Union. America formed the North Atlantic Treaty Organization and Soviet Union formed the Warsaw Pact, and the superpowers took up the responsibility. They took responsibility of the security of the countries which are joining their military organization. Bipolarization of the world. Bipolarization means two. During the Cold War, most countries of the world joined either of two superpowers. During the Cold War, most countries some countries joined to America and some countries joined to the Soviet Union. Such a division of nations of world in two groups in its bipolarization. Here is a definition. A division of nations of the world means in world some countries are goes with America and some countries are goes with Soviet Union. They are divided in two groups. The nations of the world divided in two groups, that is bipolarization. The scope of the Cold War increased due to this. Because of bipolarization, the scope of the Cold War increased. The sphere of tension spread. Look here. Do you know the communist revolution took place in 1917 in Russia, and the Soviet Union came into being. In a short while, the Soviet Union came up as a superpower in international politics. The Soviet Union became a superpower in international politics, but where there were extreme difference between America and Soviet Union. Here, following is difference of Soviet Union and America between them. The USA was a democratic state. The USA was democratic state and advocating capitalism, while the Soviet Union advocated socialism. Advocating capitalism, they support, USA support, advocating means support. They support capitalism, and while Soviet Union advocated means support socialism. Okay. Socialism means government. Capitalism means privately. And a one party authoritarian system. Both the superpowers wanted to expand their own dominance. Authoritarian means samrajyavad. Hukumshahi. Means hukumshahi. Both the superpowers wanted to expand their own dominance in the world. They want their own dominance to expand. Expand means spread karna. America wanted to spread capitalism. America wanted to spread capitalism means privately. And while the Soviet Union wanted to spread socialism means governmentally. Both countries started making efforts to pull smaller countries into their respective blocks. Both countries started to pull the small countries to join their respective blocks in order to increase their hegemony. Okay, means verchesva. As a result, Europe was ideological divided. Europe was divided into Western European countries joined the bloc led by America. Western European countries, they joined America, while Eastern European countries joined Soviet Union. These superpowers espoused the policy of extending military and economic help to the countries in their respective blocs. This is the difference. Now, arm race. Next effects, arm race. The superpowers started producing arms on a large scale to outsmart each other. The superpowers started to produce arms. Why? they want to pull each other. There started a rivalry, means competition, to make more and more destructive weapons and to acquire the technology required. They started to more and more. They started to make more and more destructive weapons. Means if America makes 7 weapons, then Soviet Union makes 8 weapons. Means there is a competition between to make weapons. Okay, to acquire the technology required for the same, and also to acquire the required technology required for them. But soon both the superpowers realized that the arms race may endanger international peace. But soon means after that the both superpowers realized that their competition is dangerous to international peace. Hence, efforts towards arms control disarmament also held during this period. Creation of regional organization. Developing nations created regional organization at the regional level in order to ensure mutual cooperation in the context of superpower rivalry. They felt that economic development was more important. After that race-arm, they felt that economic development was more important. America and Soviet Union decided to improve their economic development. European countries came together and formed the European Economic Community. European countries come together and form their economic community, while the Southeast Asian countries, that is Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, etc. These are Southeast Asian countries. Established the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Now, non-alignment. In the period of Cold War, while the world was becoming bipolar, there were some countries which did not want to join the superpower rivalry. Means, when in the period of Cold War, when there is a Cold War between America and Soviet Union, there in the world there are some countries they don't want to join that superpower competition. Such nation decided to stay out of the Cold War competition. Rivalry means competition. Their policy is known as non-alignment. Non-alignment was an important movement during the Cold War. It is the important movement during this Cold War, that in non-alignment some countries decided to stay away from that Cold War. Non-alignment movement. The Asian and African countries which became independent after the Second World War. After the Second World War, the Asian and some of the African countries became independent. Supported the idea of non-alignment. They support the non-alignment movement. This movement started from 1961. This movement starting from 1961 under the leadership of India's Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. This movement, non-alignment movement, started under the leadership of India's Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. That is he is our first Prime Minister. President of Yugoslavia, Marshal Tito. President of Egypt, Gamal Abdel Nasser. President of Indonesia, Dr. Sukarno. And Prime Minister of Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. It is a non-alignment movement leaders. Next, here we complete effects of Cold War. In effects of Cold War, there is effect. Creation of military organization, we see bipolarization of the world, arms race, creation of regional organization, non-alignment and non-alignment movement.